Yo, what's good with y'all? Appreciate y'all coming through. Appreciate y'all stopping through. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all my subscribers. So salute to all those who definitely watch with silent eyes. You know, and make yourself known in the comment section below after you like, share, and subscribe. Once I hit that bell so y'all can stay up on the notifications. But today we're gonna talk about your scars, man. Some of y'all got some hidden scars. Some of us have scars that we deal with and walk with every single day. But I'm telling you to look at those scars as trophies. Turning that negative into a positive, right? Because we do have to improve daily. We have to improve. Often we have to improve. And looking at your scars as trophies, looking at like, my man, what the hell are you talking about? And what I mean by that is that you got to go through something. Everything that you went through to this day, for some of us, I'm not talking in absolute, for some of us, we came out on the other side. We came directly out on the other side. No matter the price we had to pay, we still came out on the other side. A lot of us are lost when we're cut. You know what I'm saying? When we really don't know what to do, nowhere to go. We kind of at a loss for words. Some of us actually really need some real help. So, I noticed y'all see this. My eye is red. I had to get an injection in my eye. But it's something that happened to me sometime last year where I have to get eye injections. I will share that story at another time. But this is one of my scars. This is something I have to go through. This is the journey that I have to deal with. Now, other people got a lot of different journeys, and they would trade places with you in a snap of a finger, And we don't realize that. We think because we going through it right now, nobody else understands us. But it's people going through a lot of different things that may not be your specific cause of why they may be going through something different, because everybody's not going to have the same experience. But you will have the same experience dealing with a lot of grief, a lot of anger, you know what I'm saying, about woulda, shoulda, couldas, you know what I'm saying, if this, buts that, you know what I'm saying. We all go through those things when we feel like we got a scar that nobody will heal because it's your scar, and if you feel like nobody knows what you're actually going through, and to be quite honest, they don't. But they may have a story, they may have an experience to share with you that they know they can empathize with you. You know what I'm saying? They got somebody closely related to them that went through what somebody else is going through, or they went through it themselves, or they have a different story to share with you. So never knock the next man's or woman's story or life experience. Your scar represents something that you're able to deal with. You know what I'm saying? This is part of your journey. This is part of your walk. This is built for you. This specific scar is meant for you. That does sound a little stupid to a degree, but sometimes it's choices. Our choices have brought on certain scars that we have and that we carry every single day. A lot of times, a lot of this becomes mental. For some people, it's physical and or even spiritual. You can break it down in many different forms, in many different ways for people to understand. And I'm trying to let you know, I'm trying to have my words resonate with you that sometimes certain things in life are necessary. it builds your character, and it builds testimony. You know what I'm saying? It's a test that you have to go through. That's what makes it a testimony. You know what I'm saying? You have to go through some things for people to, you know, relate to you, to empathize with you, to sympathize with you in any which way, shape, form, or manner. Now, a lot of people look over that and say, yo, you should just get over it. It's only this, it's only that. It's easy to say that when you're not the one experiencing the loss or the hurt. Whatever it is, the loss, you hurt, you gain within your life, it's easy to say that. For most people in them situations, if you can help them, explain to them. But if this situation, as a friend, as a family member, is out your scope, a lot of times you can't speak on it. You know what I'm saying? You should be advising your friend, your family member, this person that you love or that you at least care about. Advise them to get some help. Because if you don't have the answers, they can't get the answers, but they feel so comfortable opening up to you and venting. So you have to be in a space where you can take that in and you can give them some answers. Now, everything that we say to people won't be the right answer. Sometimes there is no right answer. You know what I'm saying? But whether it's a physical scar that you can see, a hidden scar, you know what I'm saying? A mental scar. In time, you need to heal. In time, it will heal. You will heal. But it's the anxiety of you already went through it. Some of y'all thinking like, well, I could have messed up my life doing X, Y, Z behind this particular scar. And now you have to alter your whole life around what it is that's ailing you or that has been bestowed upon you. And you might feel as if your life is over, or why did this happen to me? Well, it couldn't have happened to nobody else but you, because this was built for your walk. This was built for your journey. And even me, even I have to bear down and not make things that happen to me so monumental in my life. I don't want to go back in my mind every time and have a mausoleum built off grief, off pain, off suffering. You don't want that. You put it in your mind that this is the day it happened, the time that it happened. You even know what you ate for that day. You have built mental blocks in your mind to have that issue or that problem a staple, mentally stapled in your mind. I know from experience. And when you see this, it's a reminder for me that this is a path I have to walk on. This is something I have to do. If I want to, keep what's going on in my favor, I have to buckle down and follow through with every appointment that I need to heal this. But on top of that, that's the outside aspect of things. In here, within myself, within my heart, within my mental. Because these mental games, not mental games, these are mental issues that can become bigger. Now, I'm not so much up in a rush to, put a time limit or a time stamp on this video, because somebody need to hear this. Any scar that you got, broke leg, an ailment, an illness that you've gotten as of recent, whether it's a heartbreak, these are all scars that we have to carry. But what do we have to do in due time? We have to experience that. It's hurt. It's necessary, but we know that pain don't last long. Grief and suffering don't last long. You just have to endure for a while. We all have to endure certain scars that we see fit to carry in our way. But you need help within your way to be at peace with it. See, that's the thing. A lot of us, we aren't at peace at what it is that we do, or the things that we went through. We're not at peace with that. When you look in the mirror, who do you see? You see somebody that had so much promise in the world, which is true. It could have been like that. But now when you look in the mirror, you see something different. You see something different to a degree where you're not happy with yourself now. Or you're not happy with your situation. But you can't let that situation fester. And it's gonna fester for a while. From experience, I know it will fester no matter how positive you are. You know what I'm saying? It will come up from time to time after you accepted certain things about your scar or your particular set of scars. But this is all to build character. It's part of your test, for your testimony. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has it. Everybody will have it. Everybody will not experience the same walks of life. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't do that. That's not something that we all do. We may share certain interests. We may share certain experience to a degree to make us all relatable to one another and to like each other. But everybody don't have the same pain. Everybody don't gotta walk the walk you walk. But you gotta walk the walk you walk. And do damn good at it. Be the best at it. There's a lot of people that's not even worrying about this situation. They know they got it. For instance, I seen something on might even been Snapchat at the time. Little dude, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect, but he was a little person. He had some kind of, I don't want to say dwarfism, but he was a bodybuilder. Everything else grew at a particular rate normally, but he was short in stature, but his hands was big, his feet was big, but he became a bodybuilder at 17. A real bodybuilder. He didn't let the form of what he has stop him. He making history behind his scar, or what other people may look at as a hindrance or a scar or something that you have to deal with. Now, there's a lot of people in this world doing that. You look at the people from the Guinness Book of Records. They wasn't all normal. They all got there somehow. They all got there somehow. It's about what you do with your scars. It's about how you handle it mentally and physically. And on some level, on some playing fields, even spiritually. It's about how you handle it. I can't tell you how to handle it. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you what to feel, what not to feel. Because it all come a day where we have to handle it. We get so tired of, we get super tired of, what if this, what if that? Sometimes you mentally get drained about your scarring, and then you have to let it go. It's stressing you to the point where you don't want to. Some of y'all may not want to live like you living due to that. But the world is going to go on, either with you or without you. So don't bring more hurt, harm, or even danger to yourself because the way you're thinking. It's normal for some people to think like that. Everything doesn't come to you in a day. You have to allow that time to heal that pain, because it festers and it breeds more pain, more hurt, more of everything that you possibly can know of. that I'm speaking of. Again, I'm speaking from experience. So you could treat those scars like trophies, because you did come out on the other side. You still dealing with it. Some of us have let it go. I'm thinking of a particular scar for you. When you listen, when you hear my words and they resonate with you, it's because of something in your life, some shape, form, or fashion that you have a scar. Something you need to deal with, or something you haven't dealt with. Or some of y'all can reminisce and say, yo, this is how I dealt with mine. I was thinking about going live on this one, which I should have done. But I can always come back another time. But somebody did need to hear this. And again, I'll speak about this. And somebody may need to remind me. But when you see this video and you see my eye, man, don't worry. It's a scar that I have to deal with. Something I have to take care of. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not letting those things put me in a place where I can't get back from. You understand what I'm saying? So that's all I really wanted to speak to y'all about. So y'all be blessed, people. I'm gonna keep it pushing until the next one. All right.